Konnichiwa minna. Hello Soul Reapers. In this video I will be doing another Zanpakuto discussion. So if you guys would like to see more of these types of videos from me, definitely use your Zanpakuto abilities to hit the subscribe button down below. So let's get started. So I will be talking about Suzumushi, which is used by Kaname Tozen. He is the captain of Squad 9, and also his lieutenant is Shuhei Hisagi. So Kaname Tozen used to be part of the 13 Court Guard squads, like until he betrayed the Soul Society. Now he works for Aizen. So yeah, so let's talk about his Zanpakuto ability. So actually all Zanpakutos are basically you, like as a Soul Reaper or an Arankar. So basically you as a Soul Reaper, you can rip your soul in half and create like a Zanpakuto. But Suzumushi is really unique that Suzumushi does not belong to Kaname Tozen. Like it used to belong to his friend, and we really don't know much about Kaname Tozen's friend. Like all we know is that like I believe she got sick and then she passed away. So we see her in a casket, and then we do get to see Suzumushi in the casket. So Kaname Tozen takes her Zanpakuto. We don't even know her name actually. So basically Kaname Tozen takes her Zanpakuto and then claims it as his own. So Suzumushi means cricket in Japanese, and most crickets are blind, like Kaname Tozen, and they're also really noisy, which is what Suzumushi's ability is. Very noisy Zanpakuto, very sound based. So the look of the Zanpakuto is like an orange hilt. It has like a teardrop guard, which I guess that means like sadness for Kaname Tozen's friend that passed away. And then it has a yellow sheath. Not yellow sheath, white sheath. So like it has a white sheath or black sheath. I can't remember which one, but definitely leave it down in the comment section. But I believe that the sheath of the Zanpakuto is black, like I believe. But yeah, so anyway, really cool design. And then also it has like a hoop earring like on the guard of the Zanpakuto, which is going to be a very pivotal role for his Bankai. So starting off with his Shikai, so I'm going to use this blind stick as an example of like his Zanpakuto. So when we see the fight between Uryu and Mayuri, really cool fight, Uryu is very worn out from that battle. So we see Uryu climbing up the stairs, and then we get to see Kaname Tozen. So Kaname Tozen looks at Uryu, hey Ryoka, we really can't let you by, so I'm gonna have to knock you out. So he takes his Zanpakuto, so he unleashes it a little bit, and then he says, cry Suzumushi. So that is the release command, cry Suzumushi, and then basically overloads Uryu's hearing and then passes out. So really cool ability to knock out your opponent like that, being able to like overload their hearing essentially, because that's what happened to Uryu. So then another technique is Suzumushi Shishiki Benehiko. So Kaname Tozen takes out his sword, so we're going to pretend this is a sword. So he takes his sword, he says Suzumushi Shinishiki Benehiko. So he I guess produces like a bunch of blades, and then so like and those blades rain down on him, so you can really harm an opponent like that. So he does do that to Kenpachi Zaraki. So now we're going to go into his Bankai, which is very fun to say. So basically Kaname Tozen he takes his Zanpakuto like this, and then he takes like the hoop ring. So like pretend that I have a hoop ring. So he takes the hoop ring, it spins really fast, and then it gets larger, which makes the rings the size of like his entire body. And then he takes his Zanpakuto, like it then produces like 9 or 10 rings, and then he throws them like around like an area, like a large area. So then he creates like this giant dome, and then it has like chains to attach the ground, so I guess it does not move. And then the Bankai is Suzumushi Shishiki email Kurogi, which I love, like his Bankai name. I could probably say that all day. I'm probably gonna say it again. Suzumushi, Shishiki, email Kurogi, which basically the ability is really simple. Like within that dome, you turn into Helen Keller. Like you can't see anything, you can't hear anything. Um, Again, the only way that you can get rid of this ability is that if you touch Suzumushi the sword, which is what Kenpachi does. But Kaname Tozen, he has all of his senses, but Kenpachi Zaraki, no sight, no sound. You're only allowed to rely on your other three senses, which Kenpachi Zaraki is used to. He's used to fighting. He's used to getting stabbed by a sword. I mean, he's used to that. So he used that to his advantage, which is quite stupid of Kaname Tozen. Like, your opponent can't see anything, your opponent can't hear anything, and you're monologuing. What kind of sense does that make? It's like, what's the point of monologuing, Tozen? Like, your opponent can't hear you. So he does that. So what do you think, Kenpachi Zaraki, of my Bankai? Like, hey, what? Like, what did you say, Kaname Tozen? Like, I can't hear you, and I can't see you either. Like, I'm not Helen Keller. Yeah, so, yeah. So then finally, Kenpachi Zaraki wins the battle because he does touch Suzumushi because Kaname Tozen, I believe, stabs Kenpachi Zaraki. So he grabs his hand and then he's all like, I can see you and hear you. And then his Bankai gets broken and then he gets defeated by Kenpachi Zaraki. So that was the end of that battle. So really, really cool Bankai. Like, I wish we could have seen that more. But Suzumushi is very, very unique that not only it has a Bankai, it has a Resurrection as well because Kaname Tozen is now like an Arankar. So we see Tozen fight Komamura, and then so Komamura is like, I'm ready for your Bankai. Like, I've been studying your Bankai. And then Tozen's all like, I'm going to show you more than just my Bankai. So then he releases his Resurrection, which I think is Giro or something like that. Suzumushi Shishiki Giro or something like that. So he turns into Ryuk from Death Note. That's essentially what it is. And then finally, he can see during his Resurrection, which that makes Kaname Tozen kind of crazy because when Kaname Tozen was blind, he was very calm, very collected. He's all about following the path of justice and following the path with the least amount of bloodshed. That's like the type of character he was. But once he goes into his Resurrection, all of that goes out the window. Like, I can see now. Komamura, you're ugly, man. Like, I can't believe that I was friends with you. So like they're fighting and stuff like that. And then of course, Kaname Tozen passes away by his used-to-be lieutenant, Shuhei Hisaki. So Shuhei takes his Zanpakuto, Kazashini, and then basically stabs him in the head. And then, then he says, win, Kazashini. It then creates like a scythe blade within his brain. Basically just frapped his brain. And I'm like, wow, that is brutal. That is a brutal way to end it for sure. And then, when Kaname Tozen is dying, he's talking about the sense of justice and stuff like that. He actually goes back to normal, which I don't know how you're still talking, Tozen, after your brain just got frapped, but okay. But yeah, guys, that is the Zanpakuto ability. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave a comment, like, and subscribe, and let me know what you guys think about this video down below. So yeah, what do you guys think of Suzumushi? Do you guys like his Bankai or his Resurrection? Me personally, I really liked his Bankai. I think his Bankai is super cool. Like, and then of course, his Bankai has like different kanji because they're fighting. So I think that's really, really cool how his Bankai, Suzumushi, Shishiki, Email, Kurogi, like that dome has like different kanji, which means certain parts of battle. So really, really interesting. So yeah, guys, I will see y'all next time. Matane!